Stadium in Iowa City. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. And the Hawkeyes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Washington. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Still on his feet at the 45. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Out of the end zone. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Hawkeyes offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch.
There he goes! He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Iowa! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. Extra point here will tie the game.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. From the gun, running back gets to give. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run it. Could be an alley. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll leave it with him. Fakes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. A first down run in the red zone. And he burrows his way into the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. Trying play action. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Third and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught, and he's got room. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The give is to Williams.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass on second down. He's going to take a shot. Caught at the 25. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And the Hawkeyes line it up with a first and goal. From the red zone, it's Williams. He's going for the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Looking for the tie with the extra point. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Crosses the 30. At the 45 on his way. Flying down the left side. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he's going to bring this one out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. If you like scoring, this one's for you. Already 21-14, and now, there he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. They're going to ride this running back. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give is to Williams. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. back to the ground game on the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Flips it out to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Connection to the right. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. Times you see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost yardage on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well stick with him. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Kennick is having a connection fit to try to help. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Still on his feet at the 45. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Washington. Got his man out of the backfield. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And that's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground, and so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. Offense in a bunch formation. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's James. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. Third down. Rush is on him. He's going to throw deep right side. And that was too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is...
There's a crease. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Makes the catch, it's Faulkner. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Reads it, fires complete. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Washington. Takes the easy one to the back.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Not a chance. Missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's got the tight end. The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's James. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Hawkeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield very late in the half. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. He's looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over him. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Punt is on its way. Here's the return. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with the Texas State Bobcats taking on the Tulane Green Wave. game at Kinnick Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. With that said, let's kick it back to the guys inside Kinnick Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. As we start the second half, Hollywood adjusts. These teams want to make.
I caught up with the Hawkeyes head coach coming out of the locker room. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Takes the easy completion. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. The Hawkeyes will punt it away on fourth down. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Got it in the middle, it's Faulkner. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. Got a man, it's Faulkner. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Maybe a crease. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seam zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Muscling ahead on third and short. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Going with the counter play here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Oh, better look out. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. There he goes. Open it up. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Washington. Here's a heat. Intercepted for the 11th time. Taking it the other way. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. The give is to Williams. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Iowa! Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Snagged in the middle. It's Faulkner. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Fires to the big fella. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Dumps it to the back. He's got it. Oh, what a cut! At the 45 on his way. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards, he gets it down to the 20. They'll go right back to him. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! They take the lead here in the 4th.
Personal foul. Looking to kick kicker.
Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. That 4th down penalty feels as if it is really going to be costly, but we're about to find out now. It's 1st and 10. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Makes a catch. And into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
And they tacked on the extra point. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Turning it on! The 20! He's at the touchdown, Hawkeye! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. The Hawkeyes with the get back.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like...
Here's a little room there. He gets those chains moving out to the 42-yard line.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like... I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football. And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He wants to change this route. Hand off from the shotgun. Timeout called by the defense. 2:09 remaining on the clock. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they
makes the grab. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Iowa spends its second time out here. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think
makes the catch and gets the score. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game and give him 16 on the year.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch, huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air, trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I gotta have it?
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on.